my tag partner, I wanted to just wrestle. I didn't mean this. Like,
I got you a present.
No, I don't even want to know what it is. Please no. Oh God, Leva, no.
We're a tag team, and what is the most known couple ever? They want a thing too.
You're
like peanut butter and jelly, but we can't dress up like peanut butter and jelly.
Leva, I'm not wearing that.
That's awesome.
I'm not wearing that. There's no way I am wearing that.
Red is your color.
No, it is not. Leva, I promise we're going to go out, we're going to win, but we are not wearing that.
Oh, come on.
Leva!
You
We are not wearing that. That is staying here. Staying. Right there. Not wearing it. No.
You know what? That's okay. I'll bring it out to the ring. I got this.
Excuse me. Oh, Marty, you're cute. You can speak Spanish?
Sí, puedo hablar español.
I saw what you said. I heard what you said.
I'm glad.
You can speak Spanish. That's cute. Porque usted no puede hablar español. I can speak Spanish too.
Oh, wow, qué bien. Me encanta tu español.
Yeah. Tú piensas que tú puedes luchar. You think you can wrestle. I am the true wrestler. You think you're Latin. I am the true Latin. Technically, I'm Spaniard. So on the Latin hierarchy, I'm better than you.
Mira, estúpida. That means stupid in case you didn't speak Spanish for a second there.
Would you learn that in 101?
101?
Nice.
Girl, I'm sorry. Where were you born? Some little
años,
barrio or something.
mío,
You don't know
años,
nothing about a barrio.
mío.
Excuse me. We're Dominican. I'm from the real Dominican Republic.
All right, save it for the ring. Save it for the ring.
I'll see you there.
Ay, Dios.
Cuando quieras, mamita.
Divas.
Welcome everybody to the Orpheum in Ybor City. This is Shine 5 and it is Friday night, November the 16th, 2012. My name is Lenny Leonard and we have a huge night of women's pro wrestling here tonight. And we are kicking things off with singles competition. A young lady making her way back here to Shine for the first time in a couple of months. Very tough competitor out of the Midwest. It is Sassy Stephie already in the ring. And Stephie hearing it from the crowd here in Ybor City already as she awaits her opponent. Also making her return to Shine after a several-month hiatus. Another Midwesterner, although this one vastly more popular than Stephie, it is Heidi Lovelace. And I will be joined at the broadcast booth a little bit later on by Daffney Unger. Let's get down to ringside where Daffney has the intros.
All right. Introducing first to my right and your left. She is 5'3" tall, weighing in at 124 pounds. She is from Akron, Ohio. Sassy Stephie.
Clinton, our referee for our opening contest here tonight. Both these ladies made their debut back at Shine 2. And both these ladies come here to Shine 5 looking for their first victory in Shine competition. And Stephie trying to get the jump of the clothesline. Nobody home, but she nailed that shoulder tackle, taking Lovelace off her feet. The Billy Rock trainee drops down, sending Stephie, oh, nobody there. And right on her head with the head scissors, and into a quick arm drag. And Heidi looking very good in the early going here. Stephie misses that right hand again. Oh, catches her in the wheelbarrow. But a nice arm drag out of that position by Heidi, and it has been all Heidi Lovelace here from the early going. Scoops up Stephie and plants her down on the canvas with authority. Goes for the cover. Hooks the leg deep, only 2. Stephie able to slip out the back door, and I am joined at this time by the aforementioned hostess with the mostest, Daffney Ungard. Welcome to the booth for the first time, Daff.
Here I am. I'm right here. So glad to be up here. I mean, I don't know, I just thought me and you could go a little tit for tat. I don't know, going over play by play with this match. I don't know, I'm just going to try to put in my 2 cents here and there. I don't really know what's happening.
I think I may provide more of the tat. As Stephie gets a near fall right there. Now putting the boots to Heidi Lovelace. Stephie, of course, as I said, made her debut here back at Shine 2, losing a very difficult fight to Mia Yim, who is now touring Japan full-time, and we look to see her back here, hopefully in the near future. But right now, Heidi's got her hands full. Actually, it's Stephie that's got her hands full of Heidi's hair and sends her off for the ride the hard way.
Stephie's looking kind of catty in her outfit that she's got on there. It's kind of rare, I don't know. What do you say, maybe even cougar-esque, or is she old enough to be a cougar? I don't know.
A little young for the cougar label, I would say, but definitely has the claws out.
Not on her hair.
Certainly Heidi's going to have to be on the lookout for the Kiss My Sass patented finisher of Stephie. Oh, cocky cover right there. Not enough to put Heidi away, but now she's just going to pound her head. Back of the head right into the canvas, and Heidi trying to do anything she can to get away from Stephie right here.
That's actually a really good tactic to use, is to just pound your opponent's head into the mat. Because if you can't think, then you can't wrestle. It just goes without saying. You just can't think, you can't wrestle.
And wrestling is the name of the game.
It is. It's all about wrestling. Women's wrestling.
Oh, very disrespectful slap right to the top of the head, and Heidi not putting up with that. You know Billy Rock taught her better than that, swinging away the midsections. But again, one hard shot right to the back. Sends Heidi down to the canvas, and again, Stephie draws the ire of the Shine faithful here in Ybor City.
I don't think they liked it when she told him to shut up. I mean, you know, I don't like it when people tell me to shut up. So,
Speaking of not liking things, I don't think Heidi liked being chopped right across the chest right. Stephie seems to like it very much, though. Rather ominous grin on her face as she sends Heidi in it again. Handful of hair drives her back of her head right down off the canvas again for a near fall, but only 2 as she didn't hook the leg. And Stephie looks to be getting a little bit frustrated here that she hasn't been able to put Heidi away.
Gotta hook the leg, sister. Gotta hook that leg. Very important. Very important.
Hook the leg, man, as somebody we know used to say on occasion. I think he still says it. Oh, big right hand. And now they're just trading shots. And another chop sends Heidi into the ropes. And foot right across the face. Using every bit of the referee's 5 count before taking the foot off of the side of the face and throat of Heidi Lovelace. And again, right down to the canvas. Hooks the leg this time, but again, only 2. And it was Heidi Lovelace as part of that great 3-way that a lot of people thought may have stolen the show at Shine 2, losing to Sojo Bolt and Taylor Hendricks in that matchup. And we will see Sojo Bolt a little bit later on tonight.
Yes, she is returning, and I'm very excited to see her. That 3-way match was phenomenal. 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 Sorry. My bad. Had to be.
Chop to hold. And a clothesline. And Heidi's starting to mount a little offense here. She's been taking a great deal of punishment and now starting to get back on the offensive. Drop kick caught her right on the point of the jaw. almost took Stephie's head off.
Booyah. Hardly knew ya.
And now Heidi stalking Stephie here, trying to get in the right position. Stephie looks to be out of it here. Cover. Only 2. As this time it's Stephie able to get the shoulder up in time.
I don't know what's happening there. She went for something, like some kind of crazy flippy-doo move. Could have been over.
It looks like she was going for the Shining Wizard. Didn't really connect, but able to get a near fall out of it nonetheless. Ducks under. Submission predicament here.
Ouch.
Choking her out basically with her own arm while across the back. Stephie showing some power here. Screaming at the ref to ask her if she wants to give it up. Heidi trying to fight her way free and does. Both ladies starting to show the wear and tear here. And Zagiri, nobody home. Stephie able to drop down out of the way. Oh, this is not looking good. Kiss my sass. That's going to be it. Cover. And it is over. Very impressive victory on the part of Sassy Stephie here tonight. Her first ever victory in Shine competition. And another good showing on the part of Heidi Lovelace, but she again comes up just a little bit short here at Ybor City. She gets a nice round of applause from the fans here at the Orpheum. And fans, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight on WWNLive.com, your home for the best in streaming pay-per-view.
All right. What's the game plan here? Game plan? We don't need a game plan. Got a little one. No, I don't need a game plan. Maybe you need a game plan, but obviously we have to team up tonight, so let's come up with something since you need something.
Oh, because I need something.
Focus,
Really?
Focus.
Really?
Match. Focus, Jazz, and Kong. Let's focus, okay? Jazz and Kong.
All right.
I got Jazz, you got Kong.
No, I the little one. You get the big one.
No, don't you know my rivalry with Jazz? It's me and Jazz.
I
you and Kong.
don't care. I'm gonna
I think
get the little one.
it's a great
I
plan.
had a match with Jazz too, so mine finished though. So I
Mine-
should be able to actually go the distance.
You
You
know
take
what?
the big one. I'll just whenever I see her, I'll just tag you in like that.
Okay. I got this.
Okay.
I got this. We got this.
We got this.
Yeah, I got this.
All right.
Alright, now we're moving on with match number 2. It is scheduled for 1 fall, and it has a 20-minute time limit.
A very impressive entrance on the part of Naya, who is making her Shine debut here tonight. That's the one thing that fans and critics alike are raving about, that Shine giving an opportunity for wrestlers that you may not have had the chance to see before on a big stage, and they are all flocking here to the Orpheum in Ybor City to be part of Shine, and we can't thank them enough. And fans, we can't thank you enough for tuning in as we have another debut. But somebody who you've seen on WWNLive.com before, however not as part of Shine, but as part of Evolve and Dragon Gate USA, it is Marti Belle. Spicy little number out of the Bronx. Makes her way to Ybor City for the first time as part of Shine. And Larry Dallas's favorite Latina has come to Ybor City.
Introducing first, she is 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. She is from Las Cruces, New Mexico. And her opponent, hailing from New York City,
And a huge ovation for Marti Belle here tonight in Ybor City. Nia, not so much. As referee Frankie Gastineau has the duties of trying to handle these two spicy numbers. Thought we were gonna have a little salsa contest, but apparently Nia not very interested, wants to hook it up with Marti Belle, who takes control, full arm drag and twist, controlling the wrist lock now on Nia. Nia also seen as part of the Evolve roster in the past. Wrestling Mercedes Martinez, the Latina sensation, on a very early episode of Evolve from the New Jersey area. Yeah, these two ladies have both made their way down the East Coast to Ybor City. A handful of hair, and there is a lot of hair to grab on both these ladies. But only a one count. Oh, and another handful of hair. And very interesting tidbit about these two ladies. We have a match. Both these women originally trained in pro wrestling by a pair of WWE Hall of Famers. Nia trained by one half of the Wild Samoans. And Marti Belle trained by the unpredictable Johnny Rods.
Wow, well, they certainly are hot and spicy tonight. I mean, that's all I could hear backstage. I mean, it was just like craziness.
Hot and spicy Curry Man's here?
Oh, I saw him somewhere in the back. Yeah, he's here. He's made an appearance.
He has been known to hang around the Central Florida area on occasion.
I've seen him around here quite a few times, so certainly. I should have worn my t-shirt and represented tonight, but I didn't.
And he wears a nice little sombrero, much like your nice little top hats.
Yes, we do both wear top hats. We have that in common. That is very true. Very true.
Are you Curry Man?
I refrain to answer that on the grounds that I might just incriminate somebody. I don't know who. Wow.
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah, they do.
Marti Belle controlling Nia here, grabs a side headlock. And the young lady who has had more than her share of trouble with Larry Dallas in both Evolve and Dragon Gate USA. As Marti Belle, yes, lots of trouble with Larry Dallas.
He's such a player. What is he doing? He can never get her. She's so hot.
Not exactly the word I would use to describe Larry Dallas, but okay, we can go with that one. And of course, Dragon Gate USA and Evolve, as well as the rest of the pro wrestling world, has its eyes set on WrestleCon, April 4th through the 7th in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as part of the biggest weekend in pro wrestling history. And all roads leading to WrestleCon, and Marti Belle's road may be leading to a doctor.
I think she just knocked out a couple teeth. I think they might be, the ref just picked them up. They're gone. She's toothless. I don't know what happened.
Knee right down across the throat. It's a warning from Frankie Gastineau. And I'm wondering if perhaps Nia didn't take a couple of shekels under the table from Larry Dallas to maybe do a number on Marti Belle here.
Think so? I don't think he's that smart. I really don't. I don't think that could happen. He doesn't know what he's doing. Sorry.
Another handful of hair and she did grab a couple of handfuls of the hair of Marti Belle and tossed her halfway across the ring, but Marti trying to fight back here.
Her hair is so fluffy and voluminous that it's really hard. I'm sure Nia just really wants to just grab a hold of it, or maybe she was just fluffing it for her. She might have not been really, give her a chance. She might have not been grabbing her hair, I'm just saying.
She's definitely stepping on the hair now while pulling up on the hands. More punishment being dished out. I don't know if she's going to be able to beat her that way, but definitely going to inflict a little pain and a little suffering on Marti Belle. And another handful of hair. And there's pretty much been a hair-based attack on the part of Nia.
Okay, maybe now she's pulling the hair. Maybe now. Or maybe right now. But I don't think she was doing it this whole time. I really don't.
Marti trying to fire back. Misses that right hand, does Nia. But a power slam. She caught her coming right off the ropes. Used all of Marti's momentum and got a near fall.
I thought that was it. I really did. 3. I mean, she's asking. I'm asking. I thought that was 3. Yep. Oh, really?
And she wound up and again driving the knee right into the rib cage. And Nia looking very impressive here. It's another near fall, but I don't think you're going to beat Marti Belle like that. Got to hook the leg, man.
What, hooking the leg, man? Cans of tuna, all of that.
Woman.
The leg, woman. Come on, sister. Uh-oh.
We're looking for a surfboard here. He's got the legs trapped.
Just a regular surfboard.
Is there any other kind?
I don't think there is. There's only Mexican.
On SoCal. Shoulders down, almost pinned herself with that maneuver. Frankie Gastineau right on the spot. Good job of refereeing right there by Frankie as the shoulders were down, but an impressive display of power right there by Nia. And she has controlled pretty much the last several minutes of this matchup here. Marti Belle's gonna have to mount some offense. Both knees right into the forehead again, sending the back of the head of Marti Belle crashing to the canvas before screaming at Frankie Gastineau to get out of the way. Now, Nia looking to take a chance, go to the high rent district.
Looks like a high-risk maneuver. Oh dear. Backfired. That's what happens. That's why they call it high risk.
But can Marti capitalize here? Fans getting behind her as Nia back to her feet. Runs right into a clothesline. And another. Puts on the brakes. Takes her down. And sends her crashing to the canvas. And now Marti wasted a little time here. She's got Nia in trouble. Needs to stay on top of her.
She said, come on. That means we gotta come on. Oh, what was that? Double knees to the chest area? Oh, dear. Oh, wow.
Rolling senton into the corner. Cover. Hooks the leg and only gets 2. Butterfly in the arms here. And she gets driven into the turnbuckles, forcing her to release the hold. And now Nia going right back to the midsection of Marti. And again, crossbody. Innovative offense right there on the part of Nia. As Marti puts on the brakes, sending Nia face first to the buckle instead.
What is this? Oh my gosh.
Well, it looked like Marti Belle was going for a suplex right there, but Nia dropped down and basically sent Marti crashing down throat first, right over the top rope. She's got her up on the shoulders, gonna be looking to finish her off here. Making her think about it. Tequila Sunrise. Right on her head, and it's over. It was a very hard-hitting matchup, a spirited affair between Nia and Marti Belle. And yes, she is correct. She did win. Nia victorious in her Shine debut. And I don't think this is the last we're going to see of Nia. And somewhere in Westchester County, New York, there's a slimy guy wearing a shirt that's buttoned down to his navel and a couple of gold chains around his neck, cracking open a cold one, getting ready to watch the Knicks with a smile on his face in Larry Dallas. A nice round of applause for Marti Belle as she makes her way to the back.
Sassy Stephie here at Shine 5. I just got out of the ring and I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Heidi Lovelace, you came out on the other end of a kiss my sass. And that's just the way I like it. And that is going to continue everywhere I go. Shine 5. Just the beginning of the devastation that I am going to cause.
You know what? Tonight was supposed to be my night to shine. Tonight was my first chance at a singles opportunity here at Shine Wrestling. And Sassy Stephanie, as amazing as a competitor as she is, she's still dirty. She still played dirty. You bet next time I come, next time I make my appearance here, I won't get thrown around like a rag doll.
This next match is scheduled for one fall, and this one has a 30, that's 3-0, time limit. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, Sojo. And her opponent, she is 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 130 pounds, from Seattle, Washington,
Su Yung extends the hand of good fellowship, and unfortunately it was not returned in kind by Sojo Bolt. And the 9-year pro out of Minneapolis, back here after her victory at Shine 2 in that tremendous three-way matchup I spoke of earlier, taking on Su Yung, one half of the West Coast Connection, going at it in singles competition here today. But Su Yung, a staple of the Shine roster in the first 5 events. Sojo Bolt does in fact work out. Su Yung doing a little calisthenics in the corner, trying to limber up. Sojo Bolt, definitely with the experience advantage here in this matchup. But Su Yung has really come a long way, I would say, in the first 4 editions of Shine. Partly due to the tutelage of the veteran Tracy Taylor as one half of the West Coast Connection. And I don't know if I like that dance as much as I like the one when she comes into the ring.
I have to do that dance every single time. West Coast Connection, they come in the ring, you have to hula dance. It's the rules. It's in the book.
And that's why I make sure I'm always up here in the booth when they do those introductions, because the last thing anybody wants to see on pay-per-view, since I didn't even get the cake in my face, which apparently caused umbrage in the wrestling community, because I'm supposed to get the cake in the face. Last thing anybody wants to see is me doing a hula anything. Now, if you want to go out there and hula, I'm all over that.
I try to do it. I can't hang. Tracy's the best. Sue and Tracy, they're the best. I just fall behind, but I try.
It's an Asian thing, and that's a punch in the mouth thing is what that was.
That was just dirty. That was. Here, let's see who's stronger. Oh, no, I'll punch you in the face. Oh, yes, right back at you. Right back at you.
Su Yung showing some fire here. Nice hip toss, taking the veteran off her feet. Japanese arm drag as well, and give Su Yung credit, not backing down a bit here from a more experienced opponent. Su Yung actually undefeated in singles competition here in Shine. And she now finds herself caught in the side headlock by Sojo, sends her into the ropes. Big shoulder tackle, though. So that's how it's done. She hits the ropes up and over. Young ducks that clothesline. Takes her off her feet. Whoa!
How about some of that? Or some of this? Take some of that. Wow. That was tremendous.
You can get with this, or you can get with that?
With that, or this, or that. Either or will do. Wow, that's a little spunk. Sue was showing a little spunk there. Did you see that?
Yeah, not backing down at all. And again, I think that's the influence of teaming up with a veteran like Tracy Taylor. She's really learned to stand up for herself. Something I think in the first time those two teamed against Maiden Sin, losing at Shine 1, you can really see the development of Su Yung since that time. She defeated Kimberly in her first singles match back at Shine 2. Teamed up again with Tracy Taylor back at Shine 3 to defeat a very game Rainbow Bright team of Luscious Latasha and Gabby Gilbert. And then defeated Rhea O'Reilly back at Shine 4. And actually made her way to Shimmer in Chicago at the last set of tapings. So Su Yung really starting to make a name for herself. And oh, she missed there, as I think Sojo maybe suckered her in. And now it's going to make her pay. Sue's in a bad spot here. Oh, submission predicament between the ropes. Not going to beat her that way, but certainly going to punish her. And that's exactly what Sojo Bolt just did right there. Now Su Yung has got to try and find a way back into this matchup.
That was like a standing head scissor through the ropes. I choke you thingy, majig, submission move. Craziness. What was that?
Is that the technical term?
I think that was. I'm totally technical. Don't you know this by now? That's all I'm just a technical whiz.
Are you the definition of technician? Oh, wait, no, she doesn't wrestle here.
No, she's gone. Sorry. She's not here.
But right now, Su Yung, the definition of someone in pain in the corner is Sojo Bolt.
Isn't it, Cindy Rogers? Go, Cindy.
There you go. See, the brain cells still work. You're not just a pretty face.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, there it is. I knew it was there somewhere.
I'm just glad you got it before the next match.
Oh, of course. Oh, my gosh. And I kick you in the face. That's what that's called.
Sojo been very effective with the punching and kicking to the face area. And now wasted a little time, I think, playing to the crowd. She's got Sue in trouble here, and you'd think the veteran would know a little bit better than to try and play to the crowd when she's got her opponent in a bad way, and right there may have just cost her a victory. So I think she could have put her away right there.
I don't know. She's got it. Her in-ring positioning is not very bright because she's right there. Sue can grab the ropes at any point in time. Come on, Sojo. Work smarter, not harder.
And right down across the midsection again. Now hooks the leg. And Young did not grab the ropes, but was able to kick out at 2, so give Sue credit there. She was able to find a way out, but could just be a matter of time here before Sojo finishes her off with that patented pop and lock.
Pop and lock? Wow, I don't know if I've seen that one. I totally want to check it out.
It is all about the dancing here at Shine. It's Shenanigans. And the ropes goes Young and all right down across the throat, hooking clothesline. And a cover, does not hook the leg this time, and once again, Sue able to escape at 2, and this time, look of consternation on the face of Sojo Bolt.
I think hook the leg man is going to be the phrase of the night. Just hook the leg man, just hook it.
It's got the sleeper locked in now. Really wrenching down, trying to force Sue Young to carry her weight. Needs to lean a little bit more forward here and kind of crimp the neck a bit more, but Sue's starting to fade. Might be nighty-night time for Sue Young. She will be the first person to pass out the Orpheum, I can tell you that.
I know, it's craziness here. We got a full bar, making a shot after me. That's all that matters.
Well, she's trying to fight back to her feet here. Whoa, showing a little strength. But Bolt able to hang on, but only for the moment. Lost her that time. Jumping hip attack into the corner. And a sleeper of her own now. She's trying to put Sojo to sleep.
She's fading. She's counting sheep. It's all over. Check her. Oh. No. I can't tell. She's looking drowsy. No.
Snapmares her way free. Oh, maybe not now. She just bounced her own face off the canvas. As Sue Young able to escape harm's way. Both ladies in the corner, and Sojo with a head of steam, nobody home. As Sue able to avoid her. Grabs the bulldog. Oh. Both able to toss her aside. Boot to the midsection, though, doubles her up. Hard clothesline. And a flurry of offense here by Young as she starts to take over on Bolt. Boot to the midsection. Thinks about it for a second. Another jumping hip attack. Right to the side of the face. Using those hula hips.
I think that's what they're good for. Hula hip attack is the phrase of the night, besides the other one I just said, too.
So it's Sue up to the second here. Sojo looks a little out of it. Oh, but caught her right to the breadbasket.
Belly chop. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. Definitely going to leave a mark.
Stops that foot to the chest. He connects with a right hand again, and now, oh, this is not looking good. She's got her up for a muscle buster. Sue able to block, lands on her feet. And drives her down to the canvas. That might be it. Hooks the leg. And it is over.
Shine 5. I told you I had something for you two bitches. You see, I got the awesome calm. She's got my back tonight, baby. The two duo. The baddest two bitches that ever stepped foot in the ring. Tonight, your asses are going down. Right.
And now, this next match has been scheduled for one fall. The 13-minute, that's 3-0 time limits. from Chicago, Illinois, she is 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 118 pounds. She's from Ocala, Santana.
Well, pretty clear who the favorite of the crowd here at the Orpheum in Ybor City is tonight, as the super popular Santana set to take on newcomer in Nikki St. John. St. John in the blue, and Nikki just in her second year in the sport, native of the Chicago area. She's been a valet for several years on the Chicago independent scene, but really in the last year and a half or so, found her urge to get inside the ring, started to train, and has been fairly successful on the Chicago independent scene, and now makes her way down to Shine for her debut. She's had a couple of cups of coffee at Sparkle. Of course, well known as the pre-show for the Shimmer Women's Athletes tapings at the Berwyn Eagles Club. And also has wrestled for Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins Resistance Pro Wrestling, also in the Chicago area. But said she wants to try and wrestle in all 50 states, and this is her first foray into the state of Florida in the professional wrestling circuit. And right now, Santana finds herself caught, but only for the moment. Nice escape right there, but hesitated and may have cost her right there. She got kicked in the posterior, but took her off her feet. The shoulder tackle does not hook the leg, only gets a near fall, and right back to the arm goes Santana. And the young lady training under the tutelage of the living legend Larry Zbyszko and Scott Hall in the Orlando area, along with Mr. St. Laurent and Chasen Rance. Finds herself on the receiving end of a shoulder block in the midsection, but a handful of hair. Quickly changes position, and now it's Santana going on the offensive without flippy-doos so far.
That was a flippy-doo she did into the ring like that, like backwards flippy-doo. It's pretty crazy. And she is a cougar too. I think we're all just cougars, because me, her, and Stephie. I mean, that's where it's at. She's rare, like a cheetah. That's what she looks like.
Cougars and cheetahs and bears, oh my. Again, working over the arm. And it's St. John connecting with forearms. As right now, Santana 2-2 so far in her 4 appearances here at Shine, and seems a bit of a pattern that the 2 matches she's won were against lesser experienced opponents, or experienced opponents more along the lines of the same experience as herself in Tina San Antonio and Sienna Duvall, and then she lost 2 very tough matches against Rain and Mercedes Martinez. And we saw a video released by Santana over the last couple of days showing how she really starts to get the fact that she was in the matchup with Mercedes a lot more than she was against Rain. I think she's really starting to find her comfort zone more and more inside the ring, and really wrestling better opponents has really brought that out in her.
Yes, I seem to agree. She's just been coming a really long way, and you know what does it? It's the headband of power. She wears it in every match, and it's like she puts it on, and she comes out through the curtain, and she's like all powerful. It's magical, her headband is.
Let's see, and then I thought it was Larry Zbyszko and Scott Hall actually teaching her hours and hours at a time. It's really just the headband?
Just the headband. She always has it on, and it's like that's where she gets her strength from, is her headband. She told me. Kind of.
Good to know. I may have to get one of those myself. I could use a little super headband strength in the broadcast booth. Although now that I have you here, I don't think I need as much strength as I did in the past.
Well, Lenny, I also know that she actually makes the headbands of power herself, as well as her gear. And I do believe that she has them for sale at the merch table. Headbands of power, $5. Quick, cheap plug. And Nikki St. John, she's really been impressing me here. She's making a really strong showing at her debut. Roll up in a 2 count. Not today, sister. Santana's shaking it off. I don't know what she's about to do here. Oh, a couple flippers. And Santana's backed in the corner. She needs to really reach down deep. There we go. That headband of power helped her out right there. And a quick sunset flip. Oh, not today. Ooh, back elbow. And Nikki's taunting the crowd. Oh.
And Nikki St. John making friends fast here at the Orpheum in Ybor City. Little crotch chop for the fans in the front row. Handful of hair. Watch the headband. That's the source of her strength. Oh, clothesline. That'll certainly sap her strength as well.
The headband seems to be failing at the moment, but don't give up on the headband. It hasn't come off her head. It's still there. It's amazing how it just stays put like that, too. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it has not moved an inch. Shot to the midsection. St. John firing back, and Santana with forearms. Back St. John into the rope. She comes off, ducks that clothesline. Oh, now a bit of a flurry here. A couple of clotheslines and a drop kick. Boot to the midsection. Snap suplex. Floats right into a cover, but didn't hook the leg and only got two.
What is up with not hooking the leg, man? I mean, seriously, that could have been it. Oh.
A headband butt.
See, she blocked that. She blocked that with her headband. That's why nothing happened there. She was okay.
Oh, boot right to the face as St. John blocked that boot with her face. Cross body. Doesn't go for the cover, though. Could be looking for a patented finisher. The handspring moonsault right down across the chest. She nails it, and it is over.
And the winner of the match,
Another victory for Santana here in singles competition. This time over a very game Nikki St. John. Santana continuing her streak, however, of following up a loss with a win. As we look to see bigger and better things out of Santana in the near future here at Shine. Divorce court with those jabs. Jazz Stinger! That could be it!
are you ready for some tag team action? Me too, me too.
apparently a bit of trepidation on the part of Kimberly.
Scheduled for one fall with a 69-minute time limit. Introducing first, to my right and your left. She is 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 150 pounds. From Detroit, Michigan, the AK-47, Allysin. And her tag team partner, she is 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Taylor And their opponents, we have Thing 1 and Thing 2. I think it's Chocolate Thunder. No. All right. She is 5 feet 6 inches tall, and X plus Y equals Z. Watch it, buddy. She's from Fairmont, Florida. Thing 2. And her tag team partner. She is 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing at 115 pounds. I don't know where she's from this week. Where are the things from? Where are the things? Dr. Seuss, where? They come from the big box. Oh my God! Big red box. Big red box. She's from the big red box. Leva
And Kimberly's still a little hesitant to get her thing on, as it is the AK-47, Allysin K, and Taylor Made in Sin, Sans Big Red, suspended by Shine officials for her repeated extracurricular involvement. On behalf of Made in Sin, April Hunter banned from the building tonight as the undefeated Allysin K and Taylor Made get set to take on Leva Bates and Kimberly, and Kimberly can't even win to see who gets to start the match. That's what kind of a slump she has been in since debuting back at Shine 1, and she's at the end of her rope. Let's just be blunt about it. She has done everything she can think of. As I was apparently negligent in my bell ringing duties, as we
Multitask.
yes,
Come on,
yes,
Lenny.
we pull double duty here in the booth.
We do.
I said duty.
You said duty. Wee. What are we? This is just potty talk. So Kimberly can't even win, like rock, paper, scissors to see who. She can't win that even?
Apparently not, as she is starting the match on the outside and still doesn't have the headgear on. I don't think she's fully invested in this team yet.
No, she says she's a better tag team wrestler. And so she needs to prove it right now. Take one for the team. Put on the freaking hat already.
Right now it is Leva Bates, one half of the regular tag team in Shimmer competition, Regeneration X, along with her partner, the wonderfully talented and lovely Allysin Danger. Watching at home in Las Vegas. As Leva grabs a drop toe hold and now the hammerlock. As the self-proclaimed classy broad Taylor Made is just a pinky up away from trying to make it to the bottom rope there.
I I want to know what they have strapped to their chests.
Booby traps.
Is that what they are?
They are booby traps.
I think that they should be considered foreign objects and possibly disqualify them. Possibly, they could. Those are pointy and they're sharp and they can take an eye out.
And Leva refusing to make the tag until Kimberly puts the hat on. She needs to listen to Leva here. Leva's picked up a few victories in Shine competition, which Kimberly has not. In fact, Leva defeated Kimberly in singles competition herself. I was back at Shine 3. Double team coming here for the new tag team of Leva and Kimberly. And so far, they're looking pretty good. Kimberly into the ropes. Drops the elbow right down across the chest. Senton, and oh, she landed right on the booby traps. A near fall for Kimberly. Kimberly says she's supposed to win. Apparently that's how it works. She's just supposed to win.
Is that what she's supposed to do? Well, you know, I'm supposed to win $1 million, but, you know, I don't see that happening either.
Inverted atomic drop. An overhand chop to the chest by Leva from the outside, and they are having their way with TaylorMade.
You rhyme all the time.
You're not so bad yourself. And there's the tag, the AK-47, Allysin Kay, the heavy hitter of Made in Sin. Oh, she's a hockey fan, pulled the jersey right over her head. No lockout for her. And she's got Kimberly blind here, basically, and she probably needs to be taking advantage of the situation. Oh! Back chop.
That's smarts. Really smarts. Back chop equals smarts. That's what happens. Oh, and another.
Kimberly's IQ is going up by the second here, then.
I guess so, because that's going to leave a mark. Oof.
And now she's got the arms trapped, but only for the moment. Kimberly trying to turn her over. Boston Crab submission predicament. And Allysin Kay screaming in pain as she is able to make it to the rope. Kimberly just barely releasing the hold before being disqualified, and apparently she's had enough of being a thing.
They're just tag teaming her. There's no other way to put it.
They are wearing out Allysin Kay in the corner, and I don't think I have ever seen Allysin Kay take this much punishment since debuting at Shine 1, and right now she is in a bad way. Right on the jaw with that super kick. And down goes Kay, cover. TaylorMade had an idea of trying to break it up, but Allysin able to kick out, and the tag team that many people have called the best women's tag team in the world right now, Made in Sin, was definitely in big trouble right there, but just that quickly, the heavy hitter out of Detroit turns the tide in her favor, and oh, she tagged Bates in the corner. And that one caught her in the throat.
I think it was the booby traps that did that. I think Leva was going for the cover. She got a little color. I think they actually caused her to bleed a little bit, hence why her shirt is so red. I don't know.
Leva gonna bring the AK-47 out of the corner the hard way. Into the buckle she goes, looking for a monkey flip. And Leva giving up a lot of size to Allysin Kay. Very close to making a tag, but gets in between TaylorMade and Allysin Kay, stopping that tag attempt. And referee now getting in the face of TaylorMade before being turned around and now having to put Kimberly out. Oh, and Leva turned her back on Kay, and it cost her. She just got drilled with the right hand, and Kay able to make the tag. In comes TaylorMade. Whoa! Sidestepped her and sent her hard into the corner. I gotta tell you, the brand new team of Kimberly and Leva Bates looking pretty good here, Daff.
Yeah, I don't know. They've never worked together before. They've never teamed together. Are you sure?
Not to my knowledge, but they did wrestle against each other here back at Shine 3, and maybe they learned enough about each other to kind of form a cohesive unit. Maybe there's something to this tag team.
Something. Oh, I think I recall that match. Yes, Kimberly lost. Didn't she lose that one?
Yes, as she has every match she's been in since her debut at Shine 1. Lost to Veda Scott in the first ever match in Shine history. They had their ignominious claim to fame. SAT word.
Are they giving up? I think they are giving up.
And apparently they are going out to the floor trying to create some space between the two of them and perhaps willing to take a count-out defeat. And I'm sure Kimberly would be happy to take a count-out victory at this point, but Leva now puts a stop to the count.
Kimberly will probably take a win any way she can get one, I'm sure.
Count out, DQ, forfeit, whatever.
Oh yeah, just anything. Tic-tac-toe, like whatever you want to play. Checkers maybe, backgammon, Parcheesi, any of those.
Tiddlywinks.
Yes, that too.
That was tiddly with a D.
You said it, not me.
Oh, big lariat. And almost a look of relief on the face of Allysin Kay as she took the head of Leva Bates nearly off its shoulders. And Leva now desperate to make a tag to Kimberly, who finds herself still on the outside looking in. And another big chop across the chest. The fans getting behind Leva here. And another vicious chop. I know we've got some very, very tough women in this company, Jessicka, Havok, and Jazz, Mercedes Martinez, but don't sell Allysin Kay short. She may be as hard a hitter as there is in women's wrestling today. And right now, she finds herself on another receiving end, Enziguri this time, but a running knee strike right to the side of the temple may have just knocked Leva Bates unconscious.
I think she's out. I don't know. But then, of course, it's prime opportunity for Made in Sin with their shady tactics, cheating once again. It's the only way they can win. Ridiculous. And I said it's shady, yes. Shady tactics. And like, just Taylor right there, she could be, we could call her Slim Shady because she's slim and she's shady.
She is now Slim Shady Taylor May. That is going to stick from here on out. And when she and April Hunter and Allysin Kay get mad about it, I'm going to tell them you made it up, not me.
I'm just calling a spade a spade. That's all I'm doing.
Near fall right there. And oh! Leva thought she was going to make the tag, but she got caught with a boot right to the gut by Taylor May, who's now dragging her by the foot, dead weight all the way to her corner, where back in comes Allysin Kay. And this is where Made in Sin is at their deadliest. When they double team, and they do it as well as anybody. Pinky's up, but also up was Leva Bates into the ankle lock. Trying to grapevine the leg. Submission predicament here. But Leva in the wrong part of town as Kay very close to her corner. Can she make the tag? Yes, she does. Leva didn't see it, and she pays for it right there, getting stomped. As Taylor May in face first to the canvas goes Bates. And it is a very well-rested Kimberly on the outside, desperate to make a tag here.
Have you ever noticed the vicious faces that Slim Shady makes? I mean, she's vicious. She looks so evil when she's out there. I mean, I wouldn't want to meet her in a dark alley. I don't know, she just looks so vicious.
No, especially with those things she's wearing.
Yeah.
Dark alley, you couldn't see what you were doing, you'd have some problems. Kay barking out instructions from the apron, telling Mate to stay on her. Went for the cover and maybe just a little late there. And she only got two, and back in comes Allysin Kay, and again, right to the midsection she goes, stopping away. Bates down in the corner, and now that long leg, 5'10" frame right across the throat of Leva Bates, who is getting punished here over the last several minutes by both members of Made in Sin. Oh, Pinky's up, and Leva Bates up again. Cocky cover for a 2 count.
Yeah, she likes those cocky covers. I won't say what else she likes.
She likes dishing out the punishment. That's all I'm gonna say. And again, Pinky's up.
What is Pinky's up? I'm new to this.
They're classy broads. Pinky's up.
That what it is? With their booby traps, they're classy? Classy broads.
It's a Detroit, Vegas thing, I'm thinking. It's a whole different kind of class.
Must be. I'm a Southerner. I'm from the South, so I don't know about them, their stuff.
Leva trying to fight, elbows to the midsection. Oh, and again, the lariat. That is two. And that is the second time she has almost decapitated Leva Bates, courtesy of that clothesline. And Kimberly now starting to pace out on the apron here, as she has got to find a way into this matchup, or Leva is going to be easy pickings for Allysin, Kay, and Slim Shady. Kay up to the second. Bates trying to fight her way free here. Shots to the back, forces Kay down. Boot to the face, turns her around, and now Leva, double stomp right to the back. Now she needs to make the tag. She's got Kay down, both ladies down. Double count applied here.
She just broke her back. I don't know. She just jumped from up top, and I don't know. That looked really, really dangerous and scary, and like it hurt a lot.
Is this the opportunity Kimberly's been waiting for to make the tag? Both ladies close, and both Mate and Kimberly make the tag. Thing two in, firing right hands and elbows. Scores with a drop kick. Samoan drop, nicely done. And Kimberly is on fire here. Backbreaker. She just about broke Taylor Mate in half right there. Taking on both members of Made in Sin by herself. Looking for the cloverleaf. Submission predicament here. Kimberly may have her first victory here. And she's got her back turned. And a vicious boot. All four ladies down now. Bates to the outside. Kimberly ducks under. Be time for a shot at 151. This is it. Kimberly's gonna win she's gonna win a match here at Shine.
Oh, so gross. So gross.
I thought that was it. All four ladies back in again. Referee losing control of this one here. Shiranui. Leva sends Kay out to the floor. Kimberly directing traffic, telling Leva to go to the top. Allysin back up on the apron. Down goes Bates. Kimberly's got Taylor Made up in a suplex position, but it's countered. Referee checking on Leva Bates, who's hurt. Oh no! 7 deadlies! And Kimberly loses another one. Well, they didn't need April Hunter, but they could have used her. Shenanigans. Shinanigans, if you will. And once again, Kimberly has managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory here at Shine. And this was as close as she has come to victory here. And we may see a great new tag team here in Kimberly and Leva Bates, as they were very, very impressive here tonight, and Kimberly very dejected as she hears it from the crowd. Leva holding up her hand here, and the crowd, as we've seen so often, getting behind Kimberly here. in defeat. Thing 1 and thing 2, so close here tonight. Oh, wait a second! What the hell is wrong with her? Kimberly is snapping on Leva Bates. Curb stomp. Frankie Gastineau out trying to put a stop to this. Oh no, come on, Kimberly, no. Look at the look on her face. She has absolutely lost it here. Leva Bates trapped in the cloverleaf. A psychotic look on the face of Kimberly. She is absolutely snapped here at the Orpheum. My God, listen to the screams. Leva screaming in agony here. Finally, the referees finally able to pry Kimberly off of Leva Bates as she screams, "I'm a winner." My God, what has happened to that woman? Leva screaming. Absolute agony as she was trapped in that cloverleaf. Just sadistically locked in by Kimberly.
Whew, ¿Qué te dije? Whew, I'm excited. What did I tell you, Marty? I told you, yo soy la mera mera del ring. I am the real deal when it comes to the ring. Tú piensas que tú puedes luchar. No, you think you can wrestle, but you can't, honey. You think you can speak Spanish, but you can't, honey. I challenge anybody on this Latin hierarchy. Man, women, child. It's going to be a new day in Shine. El día de Naya. Todo tiempo. All day, every day.
This next match is scheduled for 1 fall with a 40 BMI. Let's do 45, shall we? 45-minute time limit. 46. 40.
And it is time for our next singles matchup here at Shine 5. Two ladies making their Shine debut. Two ladies very, very well known over the past year, but in very different circles. Ivelisse making her Shine debut. Former WWE superstar, part of NXT and Tough Enough. She was eliminated as part of Tough Enough due to an injury, but she impressed WWE officials enough in her 6 weeks on the show to earn a spot once she recuperated. And her opponent, one of the hottest properties anywhere in women's wrestling today. Young lady with the last few weeks has headlined in championship matches for both Shimmer against Saraya Knight and North of the Border as part of NCW's Femme Fatales promotion.
Introducing first, she is 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, debuting from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and her opponent, she is 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 120 pounds. She's from Chicago, or St. Louis, or Dallas. She's not a hussy. Athena!
My first chance to get a look at both of these ladies live and in person. Very excited myself for this matchup, as Frankie Gastineau has the honors. And we are underway. The wrestling goddess Athena, and Ivelisse mocking the moniker of Athena. Oh. And she didn't want any part of Athena when she got up in her face, however. Athena out of Texas. Two-time American Joshi champion, current Queen of Queens. Trained by the late, great General Skandar Akbar. And after all that, Ivelisse wants to shake hands.
Skandar. I only heard it like I was just walking up. Who did you say?
Athena was trained by Skandar Akbar, the general.
Say that 5 times real fast.
Skandar Akbar, Skandar Akbar, Skandar Akbar, Skandar Akbar. And not Allah Akbar, it's not a trap. Not General Akbar, it's not a trap. Although you did try to trap me. Hey, I'm a professional. It might not sound like it when you watch these at home, but I am a professional.
You do a tremendous job, Lenny. We love you.
I heart you. And Athena is certainly not a hussy, apparently.
She's not a hussy.
And I'm going to reserve judgment on Ivelisse. I just met her tonight, so...
Don't know her, just met her. Judgment's out. We'll make that call in a little bit. Ooh! That was, here's my knees in your face. That's what that was.
These knees. Athena with a handspring into the corner with a forearm, and she connects with authority. Knees right down to the midsection. I don't think Andy Levine hit her that hard back at Tough Enough when that guy... Wait, does he even exist anymore?
Who? Sorry.
Oh, she went for it again, but Ivelisse, one step ahead this time, able to duck out of the way, block that attempt. Grabs hold of the arm and then drops down, shoulder first, right over the top rope. And very quickly, Ivelisse has turned the tide of this matchup. A native of San Juan, Puerto Rico, quickly goes for the cover and gets a 2 count. Made her name on the independent scene in Chicago as Juliet the Huntress back in the day. And this is her first match since being released by World Wrestling Entertainment, and really not showing much sign of ring rust here. As she is getting in the face of Athena. And speaking of face, she's going to have to be on the lookout, is Ivelisse, for the O-face.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that will stop you in your tracks, and you will tap out.
Yes, I've only seen it on film, and one of the most amazing finishers in wrestling today, the top rope stunner. As Athena firing away. Hard kick to the back. Ivelisse likes to utilize her finisher. She calls it disdain. A sunset flip out of the corner, but nobody home. Step up Enziguri. She planted her. Caught her right on the ear and dropped Athena right in her tracks.
She should have gone for the cover there. Just a little too cocky. First time around. Need to jump on that, sister.
Ivelisse trying to stay on her now, putting the boots to her. And trying to get in the head of Athena. She drags her back to her feet. Again, going right back to work on the shoulder. Sound strategy here on the part of Ivelisse. Clearly taught well by Bill DeMott.
Seems like it. She knows to pick a body part and to work her down. So, you know, Athena's got experience on her side, I do believe. And so Ivelisse is smart.
Oh, submission predicament here. The Gogoplata, but her shoulders are down. She's trying to make Athena tap out here. And I gotta say, this would have to be considered a mild upset if Ivelisse were able to put Athena away here. But again, shoulders down for two. Fans getting behind Athena, who again trying to muscle her way free. Cross arm breaker. But Athena wisely grabs her hands together, trying to stop Ivelisse from popping that elbow capsule. And Ivelisse unable at this point to gain control of the hold. As I think Athena maybe a little too much power for her at this point in the matchup still. Trying to wiggle her way towards the ropes. Instead, rolls her back down, 2 count. And again, Ivelisse unable to gain control of the hold, but now she's got it. Cross arm breaker locked in, but right next to the ropes. Athena wisely grabs hold of the bottom rope, forcing the break, but how much damage was done to the elbow right there?
I don't know, man. Looks like she might be out. That arm is pretty badly damaged. Ivelisse seems like she knows what she's doing. Maybe she's not a hussy. I mean, we'll just stay tuned and we'll find out.
Well, I don't know if those two things are mutually exclusive. I think she could still do this and be a hussy. I think the jury's still out.
That could happen. That could most certainly happen.
Multitasking.
Yes, exactly. What he said.
A woman of many talents. And right now, Athena is on the receiving end of those talents. Another submission predicament here.
It looks like a cat scratched her before the show, maybe. She might need to, sew that up a little bit, but I don't see any blood or anything. Maybe.
Oh, the pants, yes. See, I was looking at her eyes.
Of course you were. Why wouldn't you?
Right now, she's on the back of Athena, who's carrying her into the corner. Now, submission predicament again. I'm going to tell you, Ivelisse looking very impressive here with her submission offense, but again, the power of Athena on display as she just launched Ivelisse right off of her back, and now both ladies down. Double count applied by Frankie Gastineau. Trading forearms now. Both ladies go for it at the same time and connect with each other. Oh, misses the kick. And that one blocked as she went for disdain right there. Spinning heel kick, took her head off right there. But Ivelisse back up. Didn't look like she knew where she was, only to be drop kicked right back down to the canvas. But able to still connect with the crossbody for a 2 count.
Still coming strong. Man, she's kicking like crazy. What is happening with that? Oh my gosh. My foot in your face. I think she tasted the soul right there, Ivelisse. She got a little bit of dirt in between her teeth because of that.
Bicycle kick right there by Athena. She's still favoring that one arm as she's trying to climb up the turnbuckles here. As Ivelisse back to her feet. Oh, countered. Full Nelson. And driven down to the canvas. With authority, cover. Hooks the leg, but not quite enough to finish off the wrestling goddess. Athena gets that right shoulder up just in time. Much to the dismay of Ivelisse, who goes right back for the cover, and again, can't quite finish her off. Right back to the arm. Driving it down to the canvas. Again, the wrist smacking off the canvas. And that one and really wrenched the elbow. I don't think she so much hit the canvas with the wrist that time, and she really just yanked her elbow almost out of the socket right there. And now hammerlock.
Seems like she's trying to like pull her arm off and beat her with it. I mean, she's literally trying to pull it out of the socket. Oh my gosh.
Divorce court. She says that's it. And again, only 2. As Athena refusing to stay down here. And Ivelisse getting a little bit frustrated, it looks like here. That she has been, as of yet, unable to finish Athena off. Hard chop right across the chest. Fans don't forget, still to come, huge main event tag team action. Amazing Kong and Jazz taking on Mercedes Martinez and Rain. And that one promises to be a war.
Ivelisse just slapped the taste out of her mouth. And then Athena just gave it right back.
And there it is, the O-face out of nowhere. And this one is over in lightning quick fashion. Well, a hell of a debut here for Ivelisse, as she was very, very impressive. But it was the O-face out of nowhere picking up the victory for Athena. And the wrestling goddess showing the world on iPay-per-view why she has gained the reputation she has over the past year, but nothing for Ivelisse to hang her head about in defeat here tonight. And I certainly hope we get another chance to see her down the line here in Shine.
This next matchup, scheduled for one fall, 111-minute time limit.
I don't think I've ever called a match with a 111-minute time limit. But if there is anyone who can beat up another woman for 111 straight minutes, it is Jessicka Havok. As the most physically dominant woman in the sport today, undefeated in Shine competition, makes her way to the ring. But she is going to have a very, very different test before her here tonight. Shine 6 returns January the 11th, 2013, as we are back here in 2013 to the Orpheum in Ybor City. And speaking of back here, Nikki Roxx is back here in Shine.
Introducing first, she is 6 feet tall. Weighing in at 170 pounds, from Canton, Ohio, Jessicka Havok. And her opponents, she is 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, from Boston, Massachusetts, Nikki
Dave Linton calls for the opening bell. Nikki Roxx back in Shine for the first time since our debut event, where she lost a very, very tough match against Rain, a 20-plus minute classic.
Right here. Who's yelling? I'm the good guy.
And right now she is taking on the awesome Jessicka Havok, who is just staring a hole through Nikki Roxx right now. These two ladies, no strangers to one another. They met several years back in the Northeast. Many people point to that match as the one that really put Jessicka Havok on the map as a player in this business, and she has not looked back since then. She has been on an absolute path of destruction since that time, and that path has led her here to Shine, where she has been, as I mentioned, as physically dominant as any woman in recent history. Destroyed Rebby Sky, destroyed Mia Yim, and nearly destroyed Leva Bates. But it was Rebby Sky getting a measure of revenge back at Shine 4. Attacking Havok after the match with a chair, much like we have seen Jessicka Havok do time and time again here in Shine. Rebby with a little bit of payback, and she is out of action here this weekend. We wish Rebby all the best and look forward to seeing her back here at Shine 6 in January. But right now it is Nikki Roxx with a waistlock on Havok. And Nikki, when she is away from the wrestling ring, is a very accomplished fitness competitor. And you can see she is probably down a few pounds from when we saw her here back at Shine 1, as she has been in a couple of competitions lately. So while she seems to have improved quickness, having been down a few pounds, she is giving up a lot of size and strength to Jessicka Havok here, and she's been unable to keep the shoulders down on those pinfall attempts here, as Havok has been rather easily able to power her way free out at 2. And now Havok using her momentum, sending Roxx in between the ropes, but not enough momentum to send Roxx out to the floor. Roxx waiting for her on the apron. Havok charges and paid the price, as again Roxx showing the quickness here. Nikki to the top, cross body. Gotta tell you, that would have been more than a mild upset. Not that Nikki Roxx is not a capable competitor, able to defeat Jessicka Havok, but to be able to pick up a victory that quickly would have been downright stunning, as was that neck breaker for a 2 count, as Daffney has made her way back to the booth.
I know when you're talking about Nikki and she's doing, she does fitness competitions, but whatever Nikki does, she does it well. She does it great. She's the best at what she does. Did you see the picture that she tweeted out of her in the blue bikini? Hubba, hubba.
I will neither confirm nor deny that computer image may have crossed the screen of my laptop when my wife was at work.
That's my gimmick.
And now Havok, as we have seen her do time and time again here in Shine, and just a near superhuman ability to absorb punishment and continue to come back and go on the offensive. I joked earlier about how you mentioned there was a 111-minute time limit in this matchup. If there is a woman in pro wrestling who could beat up another woman for 111 straight minutes, it is Jessicka Havok.
Yeah, I don't know, but they're pretty evenly matched. I mean, I think Nikki can dish it out too. I mean, she may not be have the shady tactics that Jessicka has, but I mean, this is a pretty good even matchup. I've been looking forward to this match since it was announced.
Shoulder to the midsection as Havok putting that size advantage to her benefit. She continues to try and drive the oxygen out of the midsection of Nikki Roxx, who's now in the corner gasping for air as Havok plots her next move. And don't let those maniacal screams fool you. She knows exactly what she is doing at every minute inside the ring. She is as calculating and vicious a competitor as I've seen in the last several years. And right now, Roxx trying to fire back. And I don't know if Nikki wants to get into a slugfest with Havok here, though. Nikki may want to try and out-wrestle her. I don't know if she wants to outfight Jessicka here.
Yeah, that might be a good strategy for her to have. Maybe definitely keep it in the ring, which this is not really a good thing. This is happening right now. Not good.
And Havok punting the rib cage of Nikki Roxx before now just mauling her down on the floor here, right in front of the fans in the front row. There's about a 7-year-old child in the front row with just a look of horror on his face watching Jessicka dish out the punishment here. And now right down across the back of Nikki, who's trying to break the count under the bottom rope. And Havok's not done with her, drags her right back out to the floor. And that's not a ring post that she drove her into. That's not something that's gonna move when the body weight crashes into it. That's the pole that's holding up the roof of the building. That's not going anywhere, but Nikki fighting back. Look at the guts of Nikki Roxx here on the floor.
He just slammed her into the foundation of the building. What is that? Wow.
And again, Nikki breaks the count, this time to go back on the offense here. And Nikki Roxx taking a page out of Havok's book here and absorbing punishment, and now firing away to the chest repeatedly with forearms. Nikki Roxx showing another gear here, but Havok again, like a Timex back in the 70s, takes a licking and just keeps on ticking.
These girls are pulling no punches. They are laying it in. That is a slugfest. Holy cow.
Now Havok with a chair. That's it. She's going to get disqualified for sure, but referee takes it away from her. Roll up here. 2.5. Havok almost got beat right there. And Nikki Roxx again punted right in the ribs by Havok, who's not done with her yet. Full Nelson. Havok flashing the power here. Submission predicament.
Don't give up, Nikki. You got this.
Havok was apparently biting her behind the refs. Backbreaker. She just folded Roxx in half. And then clotheslines her down to the canvas. Nice combination from Havok, but only 2. As Nikki Roxx continues to dig down here. Havok yet to go for any of her patented finishing maneuvers, just content here to try and punish Roxx. Kicking away at the rib cage. Now the back of the head as she hits the ropes, but Nikki takes her head off with a boot. Both ladies are down.
Incredible. Just eat my foot. Yum. Put some ketchup on it. It's good.
Havok trying to crawl to the corner. The referee reaches 8 as Havok to her knees and now back to her feet, beats the count. Both ladies do. But clearly both ladies showing the wear and tear here. Nobody home as Havok charges the corner. Roxx with a forearm connects. Nikki wearing out the chest of Havok with those forearms before sending her in the corner. And that one stopped. Rolling elbow knocks Havok down. Polish hammer. Fall away slam. She used the momentum of Havok for a near fall and a 2 count. Referee right there. Nikki thought it was 3, but not quite enough to finish off Havok.
Now don't mess with Nikki, man. She's one tough cookie. Oh no, I see a Barbie crusher. What's happening?
Countered by Havok. Countered by Roxx. Back and forth they go, but no. And Roxx thought that was it. The look on her face tells the story right there. She thought that was it. And she may have to hit that Barbie crusher to finish her off here. As Havok dragged back to her feet. Oh, chin breaker. Havok with some fight left in her. Flapjack. Plants Roxx chest first to the canvas. High impact offense. Out of Havok. The zombie killer can't put away Nikki Roxx, and now swinging wildly lefts and rights here.
I don't know if that's going to get the job done right there. I mean, I think that might just be a little bit childish. I mean, she's acting kind of bratty, you know?
I think it was a little more frustration, perhaps, on the part of Havok, who then...
I say it's bratty. I say she's acting bratty.
All right, now she just dropped the leg across the throat twice. Make it 3, but only a 2 count. Yeah, nobody ever loses to a leg drop anyway.
No. Who does that? That's ridiculous. That's not a finisher at all.
Brother. And Havok now back out on the floor again as the fans getting behind Nikki Roxx, and Havok helping herself to a beverage. I don't know if the fan was in any position to try and stop her, but now another chair. Actually, that was a little girl's water she just stole. Havok's a meanie. Oh, they both got chairs. Look out. Referee's between them. I don't know if that's the place to be. Whoa. They were swinging for the fences. And it is on. And both ladies rolling out to the floor. They are just wailing away on each other. Both ladies went for the chair, but unable to connect. And Havok and Roxx are brawling out on the floor now. Referee continuing to count here as Havok and Roxx continue to fight. Look out, cameraman. All the way to the back. That's it. It is out.
is 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 100. Weighing in. 126 pounds from St. Paul, Minnesota. And her tag team partner. She is 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 140 pounds from Waterbury, Connecticut. She is the Athena sensation, Mercedes Martinez. And her opponent, she is 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 130 pounds from New Orleans, Louisiana. She is the female fighting phenom, and her tag team partner for this evening, she is 6 feet tall, weighing in at none of your business, from Tokyo, Japan, Amazing
It is minute time here at the Orpheum in Ybor City tag team action. And of any match in the history of Shine, since Shine 1 has had a big fight feel for a main event, this is certainly one of the biggest tag team action. It is the Radiant One, Rain, starting things off for herself, and the Latina sensation, Mercedes Martinez, against Jazz and the amazing Kong, making her return to pro wrestling, the first time inside a ring for Kong in over a year. And it is here as part of Shine at the side of Jazz, who has certainly had her issues with both Rain and Mercedes Martinez. It was this duo costing Jazz the Shimmer Women's Championship, the biggest title in women's wrestling today, back at Shine 4. Jazz had Sweet Saraya Knight beat. The title was hers for the taking, but it was Mercedes Martinez coming out to distract her, and then from out of nowhere, with a pair of brass knucks, it was Rain turning out the lights of Jazz from behind and allowing Saraya to slither back to Great Britain with the Shimmer title around her waist.
Did you see that? Like, Rain just came out of nowhere, and she just cold cocked her right in the face. Just cold cocked her.
Yeah, I don't think without a pair of brass knuckles she's knocking out Jazz. But she did knock her out. Cost her the Shimmer title, and Jazz wanted both Mercedes and Rain here tonight, and she has clearly brought some backup with her tonight in the person of Amazing Kong. But the question has to be, as physically dominant as Kong is, and as gifted as she is inside the ring, it's no secret she has been out of the game for a while. What kind of ring rust is Kong going to have on her? But is she going to be able to just rely on her power? If this match goes a long time and she's forced to wrestle for an extended period of time, is she going to have the cardiovascular ability to stay up with Rain and Martinez, who are in tremendous physical condition?
You know, I've wrestled Kong before, and that bitch is strong. I mean, you know, I don't know if she's going to really need to worry about running around or any cardio here or there. She's just going to have to back fist you, and then it's over. That's all she wrote. And by the way, I really wish I could pull off leather like she does.
Many folks do, I'm sure. Right now, Jazz with the side headlock. Rain looking for the head scissors, trying to escape, and does. Nice counter right there by Rain. And the one thing we've seen out of Rain since the debut of Shine is she has used, much like your buddy TaylorMade, shady tactics to pick up victory after victory here in Shine. But she is a very capable wrestler. Take nothing away from her right now. What an escape by Jazz into the crab, and Rain screaming out in pain. As Jazz hanging on, as Rain dragging Jazz for dear life towards the ropes and gets the break. And Jazz gonna make her wait and punish her, and Rain finally realized where she was.
I probably would run crawling away screaming as well. That's kind of a freaky fright right there. That's kind of scary. Oh no, but let's just shake and just make up. Why not?
Let's forget about me costing you the title and punching you in the face with brass knuckles and knocking you unconscious. Put her there, pal. No, maybe not. Collar elbow tie up. Top wrist lock by Rain. Quickly takes Jazz off her feet. One thing in this matchup, too, in our main event, we have got a ton of experience inside the ring. All four of these women with at least 10 years of experience in the sport of pro wrestling.
There's probably almost half a century of knowledge in the ring as we speak. That is amazing. Love it.
And it's a testament to how far women's wrestling has come over the past couple of decades, thanks to promotions like Shine, thanks to especially Shimmer, which for the past decade has been the standard bearer for women's wrestling in this country. And Kong looks like she wants the tag, and the fans want it too. Boot right to the exposed rib cage of Rain. Not looking so radiant right now, as she is about to be on the receiving end. Hair mare. And she quickly tries to make the tag, and Mercedes kind of alligator armed her there, I think.
I don't think Mercedes wants any part of that. Not at all. Although she did recently get a haircut. Maybe she's trying to avoid being thrown around by her hair by Kong. Could be. I don't know. I'm just saying. Could be.
If you've got a hair on your head, singular, that's enough for Kong to grab you by it and throw you across the ring.
True, true.
And Mercedes taking her time, sizing up the massive, just imposing physical specimen that is Awesome Kong. And the look on her face speaks volumes, as she looks like a cat that's just cornered a mouse. And that's not an excuse for you to make a Speedy Gonzalez joke because she'd be a little Latina mouse. But I saw the wheels turning. Whipped her to the corner. No, reversal. A big back elbow dumps Martinez in a heap. As Jazz says, whoop her ass, whoop her ass.
That's what I'm talking about. Whoop. Everyone agrees. Looks like she's doing it. Whipping it. Oh! And that's the big squish.
Oh, 2 3/4 as Martinez somehow got the shoulder up, and I guess we can pretty much throw that whole ring rust scenario out the window. Kong has not missed a step here tonight.
Not at all. And, you know, it's really nice to see her back in her element. I'm glad she's here. Although I really wouldn't be on the other end of that. Oh, dear.
Jazz went for a drop kick, but Martinez hung on to the ropes, and now Jazz and Rain squaring off, and quickly the waist lock grab by Jazz, who's giving up a few inches on Rain, but that's one way to eliminate your height disadvantage. Take your opponent off her feet quickly. Lateral press for a 2 count, and right back to the front face lock. Small package, hooked the leg, and only a 2 count, but she was very close to finishing Rain off right there. Knee strikes now from the left and right side, wearing out the rib cage. Double underhook, butterfly suplex, and Rain landed rather gingerly on her tailbone as Mercedes didn't seem to really want to get in there. But now has the referee tied up, and only a 1 count as a result.
Did you see that air she got when she was dropping that leg? She like had hang time. It was crazy.
Forearm from Jazz connects. Rain, though, puts on the brake, sends Jazz in, and it's Martinez from the outside doing the damage, getting a warning from the referee. And she was not holding the tag rope at the time, but Frankie Gaston a little bit out of position there. And it is Martinez and Rain now able to weather the early storm and now have taken control of this matchup. Forearms in the corner repeatedly by Martinez as she is rocking Jazz. And now getting in the face of Frankie Gaston, allowing free reign to do some damage in the corner.
Oh, that was bad. That one was bad.
They can't all be funny. And Kong now getting a little agitated out on the apron, getting in the face of Martinez, who is now choking Jazz. And Kong now doing a little more harm than good, getting in the face of Frankie Gastineau, allowing her opponents to continue to punish Jazz in the ropes illegally behind the referee's back. But now, double team coming here after the tag made. Pair of suplexes, nicely done. And the makeshift team of Rain and Martinez looking very effective here after taking control of the matchup.
And Rain, I am blinded by all the sparkly diamonds on her outfit. Wow, that is impressive.
Those are some rather bedazzled short shorts she's got on there.
Wish I could pull those off.
Why would you want to pull off her short shorts?
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Cover. 2.5. As Jazz gets the shoulder up very near to her corner. Now Rain trying to get in her head. And the veteran, former member of the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew, the International Home Wrecking Crew, makes the tag, and the Latina sensation. And Jazz and Mercedes, quite a history between these two, not just here in Shine, as back in Jason Knight's wrestling school back in Connecticut, it was Jazz who helped originally train Mercedes in the sport of pro wrestling and finds herself on the receiving end of the three amigos from Martinez for a near fall. As again, Kong getting in the face of the referee, allowing Martinez and Rain to dish out the punishment on the other side of the ring here.
It looks like the referee is just not seeing any of this. Behind his back, Jazz is just getting choked left and right. But you know, coming from Rain and Mercedes, I'm really not surprised that this is what they have to resort to.
And definitely a sign of a veteran tag team, being able to utilize their opponent's weaknesses against them, utilize their positioning in the ring, and when available, utilize the referee to help them dish out the punishment. That's exactly what they've done, and they've worked that game plan to a T, and for the last several minutes, they've smartly kept the most powerful member of the opposing duo, Kong, out on the apron where she can't really do any damage, and they have focused on Jazz, who is trying to fight her way up here. Martinez trying to hang on as Jazz struggling to try and get to her feet here, and does. Can she make the tag? Very close to her corner. Martinez trying to fight. Oh, here comes Rain. There's the tag, but the referee doesn't see it. Rain tied up. Kong made the tag. She is fuming. Referee, unfortunately, doing the right thing, making Kong exit because he didn't see the tag, but again, allowing Rain and Martinez to punish Jazz on the other side of the ring.
Man, the referee's kind of dropping the ball. I'm just saying.
And I don't know how much you can really even blame Frankie, as it is the veteran duo of Martinez and Rain using their experience to their advantage and putting the referee in the position where he's got to do what he was doing. He didn't see the tag. He's got to make Kong leave, and if Kong's going to continue to argue, then they're going to take advantage. That's exactly what they're doing. And right now, Jazz has got to find a way to make a tag here in the worst way, as those short right hands from Rain continue to do the damage. Rather gingerly snapmares Jazz down, and then overhead kick right to the top of the head for another 2 count.
Jazz really needs some relief here. She's just choking her? Is that what she's doing? Wow, why am I not surprised that Rain's choking someone?
Well, we've seen her choke, grab the tights, hold the ropes. She just got tagged, though, with that back heel kick from Jazz, who now has desperately got to make the tag here, and she's going to the wrong corner, doesn't realize where she is, and Rain made her pay. Elbow right to the back. Sends Jazz crashing down to the canvas again. And now Rain upset that Jazz hit her in the face. Rings the bell. And again, Jazz very close to her corner, but doesn't even realize it, as Kong was desperately trying to reach for a tag, but Jazz not aware that she was that close to her own corner. And that's another tag by the team of Rain and Martinez. And again, Kong in, and again tied up with the referee here.
Grab the tag rope and calm down. Because you know you're supposed to be calm when you're fighting in a wrestling match. You're supposed to be calm. What?
Jazz into the ropes. Hard knockdown there by Martinez, who takes a glance at the corner to make sure Kong wasn't trying to come in to break up the attempt before going for the cover. And now knee right into the spine of Jazz, who's getting fired up. Crowd getting behind Jazz as Kong stomps away in the corner, and a double handful of hair right there by Martinez stops Jazz in her tracks again. Another tag. This has got to be the 7th or 8th tag by the duo of Martinez and Rain, all with Jazz in the ring. Now they're both climbing up, and Kong's had enough. Kong's got them both. Power bombs them both off the second. Now Jazz has got to come across and make the tag here.
That's what I'm talking about. Kong just doesn't even care. She just come in whenever she wants. Who's gonna stop her? Me? You? I don't think so. Nobody.
Thought you were gonna go, you, Lieutenant Weinberg. I thought you were going A Few Good Men on me there for a second. Jazz on the turnbuckles as Martinez to her feet. High cross body. Doesn't go for the cover though. Makes the tag. Kong, the legal wrestler. And she is wearing out Martinez with clotheslines. Rain still down as Martinez gets a splash in the corner for her troubles. Kong now dragging Rain to her feet. Could be looking to finish her off here. Big boot from Martinez and barely even phased Kong. She goes right back to it, looking for that implant buster. Another big running boot to the side of the face. And again, can't take Kong off her feet. Jazz with Martinez drags her out to the floor. Kong's got Rain. Implant buster. Rain is limp as Jazz and Martinez fight out on the floor. You can count to 100. This one's over.
And the winner
revenge to be sure for Jazz as she and Kong pick up the victory here in our main event over Rain and Mercedes Martinez, and a triumphant return to pro wrestling for Amazing Kong here in our main event. Fans, I can't thank you enough for joining us here tonight. We remind you that Shine is back in the month of January on the 11th right here on WWNLive.com with Shine 6.
When no one, when absolutely no one was there for you, I was. You asked almost everyone on the roster to be your partner. I didn't have to, at all. I knew you were a little crazy, but you know, I thought I could help her. I can be the one to lead you out of that darkness, to help you through your psychosis. I took you in, and we were a team. And what did you do? After everything I've done for you, you turned on me. And you hurt me! Words can't describe hurt. Here I am. Words can't describe how utterly angry I am. How dare you? How dare you turn your back on your only friend? And believe me, no one likes you. I tried, but those days are done. Now I've got to try to teach you a lesson. I've got to try to teach you respect. I've got to try to put you in your place. I'm gonna ice myself and I'm gonna train. Because the days of playing games, the days of having fun, which I tried to bring into your life, are over. Kimberly, this is not the end of our story. And this story, for you, does not have a happy ending. There is no happy ever after.
I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Ooh, I'm a winner.